Hello again, this is Andrew Koken, and I'm the author of Amanda, A Cautionary Tale of Alcoholism. It was the story of my wife's 25 year decline with alcoholism and her passing a little over 3 years ago. Today I want to talk about one of the oldest and most established ways to kind of beat alcoholism or to return to a life of sobriety. And one of the things you have to be part of a community. No one really is an island amongst themselves. Nobody really can do it by themselves. There are very few people who can, and if they do, it's quite often not sustainable. But today I'm talking about AA, or Alcoholics Anonymous. If you ever read this, Alcoholics Anonymous. It's an organization that's been around for about 90 years. And it's been able to help probably more people consistently over time. And it was originally started by a group of alcoholics that simply got together and started wanting to talk about their issues. And they were able to create a community and help each other. And eventually it grew and grew and grew into different cities and places. And now it's in probably every city and every small town in this country, which is a fantastic thing. Now, some people don't like the religious connotation. Some people don't want to stand up in front of other people and admit that they're an alcoholic. But if you can get past that, if you have a problem with those two issues, that's okay. You can still participate. Get to something that's similar to AA. Group therapy, inpatient or outpatient group therapy. Become involved in something. Being isolated, drinking alone, and being consumed with shame and guilt, and being involved in your day-to-day process of drinking. And put it this way, nothing's gonna change if nothing changes. You have to get out there and you have to do something. If you're not ready, you don't have the financial means to get into a rehab, at least join an AA meeting, go to AA at the very least, or join some kind of community group that deals with this kind of subject. Now, some of the 12 steps that AA goes over, and some of these I want to point out. First you want to admit that you're powerless over alcohol, and that's the first thing. You have to admit that you have a problem and you cannot control it on your own, and that your life has become unmanageable. That's number one. Number two, you have to come believe that there's a power greater than oneself, and that can restore your sanity. Well, I think it's important that you understand that it's important to restore your sanity. You make decisions to turn our will and our lives over to the care of God as we understood Him. That's three. Made a searching and fearless moral inventory of ourselves. These are all steps of AA. Admitted to God, to ourselves, and to another human being the exact nature of our wrongs. You have to admit in front of other people that you have a problem, that you're an alcoholic. That's an important step. A lot of people can't do that. They don't have the ability to do that. 6, we're entirely ready to have God remove all these defects and characters. That's fine. Humbly ask Him to remove our shortcomings. Made a list of all the persons we had harmed and became willing to make amends to them. This is really important. You have to contact all the people that maybe you have harmed, your friends, your family, your coworkers, anybody that's been in your life that you call family. It's very important. Even if your family may be part of the problem, it's still important to address something that some wrongdoing that you did while you were under the influence of alcohol. 9, make direct amends to such persons where possible, except when to do so would injure them or others. Continue to take personal inventory when and where wrong, promptly admitted it. 11, sought through prayer and meditation to prove your conscious contact with God. We understand Him, praying only for knowledge of His will for us and the power to carry that out. And 12, having had a spiritual awakening as the result of these steps, we tried to carry this message to alcoholics and to practice these principles in all of our affairs. Basically, what this is saying is that you just need to admit that you have a problem in front of others, be around like-minded people, and to grow through community and become less isolated. That's the takeaway today. I hope that helped. Again, the book is called Amanda, Cautionary Tale of Alcoholism. The website is the same, it's just .com. And the Facebook group we have is Amanda, A Cautionary Tale. Yeah, please join us. Like and share this video. And, please follow me. I've got a lot more coming. Thanks for listening.